year after my first request.
What have we got to lose? No barbed wire here. We don't have 3, let alone 300 who want to leave. We're not violent. We don't do violence to anyone. But ageism, sexism, racism, all been eliminated. Elitism is almost eliminated. We're Marxist in the sense of sharing work and in the distribution of goods and services.
What about the threats of mass suicide, Reverend?
I only said that it will be better that we commit suicide than kill. Why hurt social progress?
He started speaking in a paranoid fashion about his enemies and began to quietly sort of rant about them.
I cursed the day I was born. I don't know why these people hate me so. In some ways I feel like a dying man. You don't need to put a bullet in my head.
Thank you.
It was disturbing to hear him sort of put a figurative gun in the hands of those of us who had come to Jonestown to visit. It was also disturbing to hear someone who had the lives of so many people in his hands speak that way.
The plan was I was going to slip the congressman a note asking for his help. In my state of mind, didn't know who was who at that time yet. I see someone who I think is the congressman who's walking around the perimeter of the assembly. If I passed the note and it was unsuccessful, I knew I would be killed. There was no doubt about it. I would be killed.
What was that about, Bert?
That was nothing. I dropped something and I picked it up from it.
And now, everyone, I'd like to introduce you to a very special guest. He has represented many of us who lived in his district back in California, and we'd like for you to say a few words to us.
It wasn't until later that I found out that that individual was not the congressman.
Congressman Ryan.
Thank you, Marcel. I'm not used to making public speeches. Yeah, don't give me that here, I guess. I'm very glad to be here. I've already met a former student of mine. I've already met a former classmate of one of my daughters from Mills High School in Burlingame. This is a congressional inquiry. I think all of you know that I'm here to find out more about questions that have been raised about your operations here. But I can tell you right now that from the conversations I've had with some of the folks here already tonight, that no matter what the comments are, that there are some people here who believe that this is the best thing that's ever happened to them in their whole lives.
After Ryan spoke, I was approached by Congressman Ryan.
Is your name Vernon Gosling? Did you give this man a note asking to leave Jonestown?
Yes, sir.
And let me tell you, you've got seats on the first plane out of here tomorrow.
Congressman Ryan had no idea of what he had walked into at all.
I'm not sure we should wait till tomorrow, Congressman.
You've got a lot of work to do here.
You're in danger, you have to know that.
You'll be fine. We're under protection of the U.S. Congress. Tomorrow.
And it was apparent after talking to him that he couldn't really conceive the level of danger that he was in.
On that Saturday, the last day,
My eyes, it's about it, sir.
I wondered just how many other people might want to leave.
The thing is, Ryan told me someone else aside from this Vern guy approached him.
Wanting out?
Yeah, exactly.
Morning. Sleep all right?
Oh, that was the softest hardwood floor a man could ask for.
Marcelyn Jones, who was Jim Jones' wife, took some of us throughout the encampment.
This is my pride and joy, I don't mind saying. This is the first home to all 33 children born here in Jonestown.
Marcelyn Jones was clearly proud of everything that had been built in Jonestown. The school and the nursery, the clinic that provided health care for children that seemed to be what inspired her and sustained her.
That's some pretty advanced reading.
Those are some pretty advanced kids. Hey. Oh, hi. I'll take him from here, Vernon. I think you're needed back at the pavilion, aren't you? We also have a large nursing staff, of course. We could always use more. There are almost 300 children here in Jonestown.
Tim, cut him out. Something's going on. Good man. Come.
Would you like to see the dispensary?
Excuse me.
You bring those kids back here! You bring us back! Don't you get back here!
Within hours, it became clear that more than just two people who slipped a note to a reporter wanted to come out. There were some entire families who stepped forward and informed the congressman that they wanted to leave with us.
I'm all right. I was gonna just say goodbye to him.
And the tension just radiated out from Jones and those groups of potential defectors. The whole place was paralyzed.
Stay put. I'm gonna come have a word with you later, all right? You don't go anywhere right now. I want to talk to you and ask you some questions. Let's talk to him. Why are you doing this? Are you lovers?
No.
Because you can have a relationship here.
We're not lovers.
Don't you talk to any of the reporters, all right? They're liars. They're all liars. You don't have to say anything. Even the ones who lie, they always come back. They always do. Always have a place here. All right.
I signed a document that I was leaving my son there of my own free will. I didn't know if I was doing the right thing, and I signed it.
How many you got, Congressman?
I think we're going to need another plane.
As time went on, probably about a dozen people had stepped forward, and they were insistent on leaving.
My name is Monica Bagby. I wish to leave Jonestown of my own free will and return to the United States. Is that it?
My name is Vernon Gosney, and I wish to leave Jonestown of my own free will and return to the United States.
I was of a divided mind. On one hand, I thought my son is black and he's going to be subject to the racist